Hey everybody, welcome to the first Creative Mentorship Q&A session, reply session. Wow, it's a sunny day out here in the desert. On my computer, what's the one thing that you could work on that is going to help everything? And that one thing is more than one thing. It's actually intervals, like I'm saying, but to start to get some of the understanding of notes and scales. So I'm just playing around with the notes over C, but the notes of, it's actually G major, because if this were G, Ionian, this would be A, this would be B, and this would be C. So C, Lydian, is in the parent key of G major. Just give yourself time. You don't feel like you have to know a lot, but I can point you in a direction. At least that's the kind of teacher I've always been. I've never been one to be like, you must do this. I just kind of help you guide yourself, right? You want to practice being effortless. And if it means you have to slow down to a glacial tempo, then do it. You have to practice wherever you can successfully, fully, 100% do something and feel great about it and feel relaxed and just be in this zone of all-knowing awesomeness. That's your place to practice. Really, authenticity is the thing. It's got to be, it's so cliche, but it's got to come from your heart. You have to be behind it 100%. You have to be feeling like this is the best thing ever right now, in this very moment, ever now. What are we doing when we're making it? We're just being authentic and translating our own emotions in. So it's not an external thing. You find your own sound by being you. And how do you reach other people? You just make sure you're reaching yourself, and it will resonate. And then you're like, so here, man, check out my racks. What do we do? Should I do it? Should I use this? Should I do this? What do you think about this? Am I missing anything? I get a lot of questions like that. I understand wanting to be like, am I making a good choice? I'm about to drop thousands of dollars. Here's my plan. Do you think it will work out? And that's a hard thing to answer, because I will tell you, I have spent so many hours on Modular Grid. It's sort of a fun part of the process. And I'm wondering how many of you identify with that. You just like to get on and play with the puzzle pieces, how can I fit the functionality that I want to do into this case? That's my approach, is I have these things I want to do. I need to be able to do these moves. What modules will work together in that way to do these moves? And I have this new idea. If I do something this way, I can use this combination of modules, and I think it'll get me the result that I want. I'm going to design this, right? That's sort of my approach. Whereas in the beginning, that wasn't my approach. I didn't know enough. I'm just talking about the modular enthusiast who doesn't quite have a full grasp of why X, Y, and Z are in their case. You have an idea of why, but you don't have the actual experience of using it. Try to build a voice, or maybe two simple voices. And if you do it that way, you can start to make music with it, and it will be fulfilling. Start with the smallest thing you can possibly start with until you know what that next thing is. Don't jump in all the way. Just get some simple things and get to making music. And by making music, you will then start to realize what you need and what you kind of wish you had. And then maybe you sell one thing and get another thing. And you just do it piecemeal like that. And it starts to iteratively evolve.